see. I was only gonna do these 2 missions, then I'll call it there for the stream anyway. Finally giving them a swipe. Let's get some rest here. What are you doing? Damn it, I missed again. You're too slow. I underestimated you. I should have done this right from the start. No time for games. Stop it, both of you. Atna, Watson, put the gun down. Mendo, stand back. No, Atna, calm down. This isn't necessary. Sorry, detonate the explosives. Is that enough to prove her intentions? You, why did she make you stay behind? Were you aware of her plan? I didn't know what she was going to do. If I had known, I would have stopped her. But I believe she didn't mean to hurt you. Jeffy, explain yourself. For what? I see no reason to explain myself to someone who tried to kill me without warning. If you both refuse to budge, we're going to... Crane. No, it's Jevin on the comms. Let me do the talking. Neither of you move. Jevin, what's your status? Oh, I didn't expect you'd be the one to pick up Atna. The point is really spun out of control, hasn't it? Are you alright? Are you injured? I'm fine, for the most part. Things are a bit complicated. Are Mendo and Jeffy still with you? They are. I'm guessing you're pointing your gun at them. First, lower your weapon. What? But! Lower your weapon. Alright. Let me talk to Mendo. Take it. Sorry. It's me, Jevin. Are you alright? Don't go asking the same question every time. I'm fine. The radio malfunctioned just now. Otherwise, I would have contacted you earlier. Go ahead and broadcast publicly. I have something to say. You outplayed us, Miss Jeffy. You were just scheming a bit too loudly. Jevin, I'm sure Jeffy didn't do it out of malice. She just wants to... She wants us dead. This girl is utterly ruthless. She kills anyone who doesn't do things her way. If Jeffy wanted us dead, she'd have more than enough opportunities while we were busy engaging the enemy. But, however, Atna isn't entirely wrong either. Miss Jeffy, I know you simply want us to go out of your way, but we are on your side. This was uncalled for. However, I didn't expect you to keep Mendo with you. I wasn't planning to. So you did it on a whim, huh? Mendo, you should be proud of yourself. What do you mean? Miss Jeffy, I know you have your own agenda, but I also have my own considerations. Look, things are always more complicated in real life than on paper. Neither of us got what we wanted in the end. Still, I would like you to listen to me. I'm speaking from the heart here. Go ahead. Our mission is to bring you to Antarctica, but you insist on rescuing your little sister first. We do have conflicting interests here, but the good news is our respective objectives aren't mutually exclusive despite this. As long as you are still willing to join us, these 2 Antarctican soldiers will listen to your orders for our next move. Jevin! Atna, considering these circumstances, it's better to do what we can to attain the best possible result instead of antagonizing her any further. Surely you agree, Miss Jeffy. Can I interpret your silence as tacit agreement? Why should I trust you again? Because if you really want to rescue your sister from the UNRC base, you will definitely need our help. I hope you won't do anything out of line again. Great. In that case, Mendo? Miss Jeffy trusts you, so from now on, make sure you take good care of the 2 ladies. Without me with you, you're the one who calls the shots. Me? Hold on. They are both perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. Atna? Yes. I know what you're thinking, but don't forget, we're soldiers. No matter what we do, we're here to complete our mission. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Don't repeat the same mistake. Understood. I'll reflect on my actions. I won't be with you for quite a while. I'll lead our reinforcements through a different route and regroup with you. I'm gonna miss you, Jevin. Your shields were cool, and you provided so much good firepower for us. I can wait for you near the URNC base. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Comms won't work while I'm in the tunnel. I'll get in touch once I'm out. It's not safe where you are. You should get a move on. Jeffy? Atna? Since it's an order from Jevin, I have no objections. Since no one has anything against Jevon's plan, let's... I know a way to the base. Once we're there, we can infiltrate the building. You want to get inside directly? Wait a minute, didn't Jevon say he was going to help you find your sister after the rendezvous? That would be too late. It's uncertain if he can even regroup with us. Besides, I am highly doubtful that you would honor our agreement. Why you? I thought the TASA officer said you would aid me in my endeavors. If you refuse to do that, I will go solo. We'll work with you. But let's not be too rash. We should first conduct some basic recon around the base before planning our next step. Isn't that right, Atna? Alright, we're all in agreement then. When we finally set off, Ouija is running out of time. Are you sure it's safe where you're going? I'm not, but the location is at the very heart of the UNRC's forces' defensive perimeter. As long as we stay undetected when we cross their line of defenses, they won't expect us to be so close to the base. Besides, I've been there before. Trust me, you won't find a better vantage point to scout out the base. That's not good enough. Do you even understand our situation? We are terribly exposed. This whole place is teeming with URNC soldiers. We'll be walking into a death trap. Then do you have a better suggestion? Evading the UNRC's chapter is just the first step. That's difficult on its own. Even if we do make it to the base safely, how are we going to get your sister away from the base's garrison? Don't you think the UNRC is going to guard such an important test subject? You're right. Since stealth isn't really an option, let's not consider it at all. What do you mean? Are you gonna fight your way into the base? Mendo, what would happen if we're spotted near the URNC base? All the troops in the base would sally forth and have us surrounded. That would be certain death for us. But what if it wasn't actually us they spot? Not actually us. So your idea is to draw out the garrison with some sort of decoy. We'll get their main forces to sortie and draw them somewhere far away. Then we can take advantage of their weakened defenses and go get Ouija. That's too reckless! Besides, how are you planning to lure the UNRC's main forces? We'll play it by ear. I'm with you, Atna. We'll play it by ear? That's your plan? That's right. See, that's why you can't trust an amateur. And what do you suggest, Miss Professional? If you're dead set on this, I do have a way. I carefully reviewed the map and intelligence of the inner Chartreuse region before the mission. I have some knowledge of the situation around their military base. A word of warning, the perimeter of the base is very dangerous. The southwest is a contaminated quarantine zone. There's no sign of life except for elids. We should try and avoid that side. To get the forces inside to mobilize en masse, we must at least hack their command system and feed high-ranking officers false intelligence. That's true. If it can be done, it's the most likely way to draw out the enemy. But hacking their internal command system isn't exactly easy. You need at least one base station as an access point for that. Although the equipment of the UNRCE might be outdated, their command system is still likely based on a closed circuit structure. Indeed, there are still weaknesses that we can't exploit. Even if their system is totally sealed, they must still receive commands externally. I know the location of some URNC signal towers near the base. I can put my chip in those signal towers, I can remotely disguise their commands, and gain access to the base's command system. Once I'm in, I should be able to handle the rest. Looks like you've already worked out how to take on the base. I don't believe that was ever part of your mission. This is just one of our backup plans, a contingency prepared for the worst case scenario. However, after we draw out their main forces, they will return to the base soon enough that they can't find anything. Remember the vantage point I mentioned? You mean to... That's right. Draw them there and we'll ambush them. Once we've lured them all to us, we'll jump off the cliff and the base will be right there. We can make our way inside and find Ouija. So... the cliff that we jumped off last time effectively, and last time went and died off of near the base. That's what we want to take advantage of. He'll probably hang around and search for us around the cliff. Even if they return to base, it'll take them a while. Jumping off the cliff? I can reverse collapse a paraglider. With a paraglider that's worth a try. Sounds a lot safer. So the war council is over. I didn't expect you would actively contribute to this plan. Don't get the wrong idea. Jevon gave me a direct order to assist you, so I have no choice but to obey. I've done you a huge favor. In return, you must answer my question. What question? Why do you keep Mendo with you when you blew up the entrance to the mine? Or why did you keep Mendo with you? Why are you still hiding from me? What are you still hiding from me? I'm mending. God! Yeah, I'm tired tonight. We are ending once we get to the preparation screen. Mendo? What is it? I'm not sure if you know. The research project that your parents participated in was a GaleForce project. What? Mendo? I know the two professors personally. You knew my parents. They were the ones who cultivated me for the project. They worked with me for a long time. I'm sorry for keeping them away from you. So that's what kept them so busy. Hold on. When you said you couldn't keep your family safe, you were talking about them. Yes. I didn't think things through. Only I were more cautious 6 years ago. 6 years ago. What exactly happened back then? Now you have a lot of questions. I'll tell you everything once we finally get to somewhere safe. But for now, I need your full cooperation. Your parents raised both Riga and me. I don't want their effort or sacrifice to be in vain. Somehow, I don't think our meeting here was a coincidence. So that's how it is. And here I thought nothing could surprise me anymore. Save your surprise. We need to move. Interesting. So she is spilling the beans. I don't know how Mendo's emotions will take it if he does get any more information on the line. Alright. Radar antenna, infrared detection module. Advanced scanner. More AP, heck yeah! Let's go. And a sonnet scanner. And we also have a conversation, but let's do our upgrades first. Fit Sniper. Increase critical hit rate by 10% if the unit has not moved. And range by 1 if the unit has not moved. Interesting. I do like that. I like that potential. Mendo, you got turrets within 4%, 4 towers gain 10% accuracy and 10% attack. Ooh, pretty nice, pretty decent, all things considered here. I get Mendo straight. Turrets with this buff that are not destroyed when the skill ends have their HP restored to 100%. Interesting. I don't think they necessarily need it, but it would be nice. Mendo is not level 15 yet, so I can't really level anything more but the passive. I don't have the gene keys for it. Athena got, when using the OSK pistol, permanently gain preemptive counterattack. Counterattacks when an enemy unit within attack range launches an attack. This takes priority over the enemy attack. So close range specialist Athena can fire first before anything else. Okay, pretty nice to see. Then a new flash hider, compensator. For more crit potential, we also have a new sight, more accuracy. The Python has just been good for what's his face, for my, sorry, for using it for cleanup. So I think having the Bison. Well, do I want more crit on the Bison? Critical damage is 175, crit is 7%, 185, but I have the pulsar on here, which is providing crit anyway. Well, it's just a 4 drip here, so yeah, keep the crit on the Bison otherwise, because then it's just the compensator or the flash hider, which is crit for Jeffy, but just making use out of her regular stuff itself. Looking at my possible traits here, though. Let's prepare more items for the future. OC Bomb has 80 armor penetration. Interesting. That seems really nice for the future, potentially. Untreatable, cannot restore HP. Reduce AP cost for each tile moved by allied units within range for each turn. And more range. Interesting. So put that there. And allows everybody to move more. I do like that. That is a lot of mats though, but I will go ahead and build that. I have grenades, I need more gravel. Make the medicine. Advanced standard needs the infrared module. Okay, fair enough. It can touch enemies within range. It's just a better standard, much bigger. Effective range 4 as opposed to, well, yeah, it's just a better standard. I will go ahead and make another one though with that stuff there. We have one more damaged firearm, so we are up to 5 turrets. Make a painkiller. Make some tear gas. I am running out of parts though, so I think I gotta choose my stuff a lot more wisely, but I would like to have one of everything at the very least, just about. Smoke grenades really paid off pretty well though. Did I not make the sonar scanners? Well, I am running low on parts, which I do not enjoy. I was pretty healthy, but now that I have basically everything in my backpack here, it does feel like I'm running out a bit. Alright, so let's think about it here. Take the temporaries out. I'm not finding use out of the shock grenades, really, so I'd like to keep that out of the way, quite frankly. Darts should be good on stealth for the future. I like to have all my turrets, though, so let's keep this in a line. Keep the bomb. What I'm then thinking about is... let's organize this for the future real quick. As we can. Gotta put the advanced standard in is what I'm thinking here, because we're probably gonna have to just use the standards in general for this upcoming fight. I need the standee. I have 3 barbed wires, which are better than this. I'd be substituting it for the tear gas, which could be good. I think that would be a better thing to have then. Yeah, let's organize like so. That'll be good. Alright. Save my game. Let's have this little sub-conversation just about. Look at this. Huh? You got a wild rabbit? Yeah, where'd you get that? I can, but what? Under the circumstances, I'm not sure it'll taste good. It's alright. Food is food. If that's what you want, I'll try. Oh, we really have to see him sitting cooking it. You handled the ingredients very skillfully. Wilderness survival is part of my training after all. But cooking is a little hobby of mine. You cook a lot, but still worry about if your food tastes good. I used to cook for myself. I don't know if you'd like it. After all, I've never served my food to anyone. Not even once. Not even once. I was too embarrassed. So I'll be the first connoisseur to taste it. I mean, we had... Actually, I guess there was a pre-prepared soup from before. All I ask is that it be cooked. That's setting the bar too low. I've got seasoning in these army rations, so I'll do everything I can to make it taste better. Alright, it should be ready. I think I'm skipping through this a little bit by accident. Yeah, I'll do everything I can to make it taste good. Try and see how it tastes. Oh, the chibis are so cute, my heart. Better than I expected. It's nice and salty. Oh, that's good. Want some more? Yeah, and I want a leg this time. That's cute. Special braised pork. Current AP of this unit by 15. Ooh. That'd be nice for the future. But here, let's take a look at the battlefield then. Infiltrate the base carefully and avoid direct confrontation. There are defenders near the base and watchtowers provide illumination. The dark will be our best ally. Oh, stealth. Everybody will be spread out. We're gonna have to probably reach like the signal towers, I'm guessing. 1, 2, 3. Even though it's a bit, and then there's the cliff sides. These just aren't on standby. We're gonna have to pay attention to the walking patterns anyway and find the holes in them, but that's of course easier said than done. Well, that'll be a problem for future Cruzy. For now, I will save and I will call it there. Oh, that was pretty successful overall, if I would say